Hey everybody, we're the Ohio guys. Welcome to another edition of Voice of the Voices. I'm guest speaker Ansel Young from Chicago. She's Lauren Landa. How are you doing today, Lauren?
I'm doing good. You're from Chicago?
Yeah.
We're in Chicago.
Chicago, straightforward Chicago.
Nice. Yeah. Chicago? Where's your accent?
I don't think that's true.
My mom is the same way. My parents are both from Chicago, and my mom says there is no accent. I don't know what you're talking about. There is an accent. Believe it or not, there's an accent. I'm doing great. I've had a blast here at MitsuriCon. It's the last day, so I'm kind of bummed, but it's been great. It's been fantastic.
That's good. So we have a few questions here for you. First question is, what is it like working in industry today?
You know what? I love being a part of this industry because I happen to get to meet so many people that I absolutely fall in love with, and I adore them greatly. We become friends over projects that we've worked on, over certain passions that we have, hobbies. But this industry is full of wonderful people. It's full of fantastic, awesome people that have honestly become my closest friends and people that, like I said, I absolutely adore. So, but the industry itself has so many cool projects coming out right now. So not only is it enjoyable and fun, but like I said, I happen to get to see my close friends and my fellow actor buddies whenever we get together. I can't talk today.
Okay. What is one of the favorite anime you've worked on?
One of the favorite anime shows that I've worked on, there's a couple. One of my favorites was a show on the Sci-Fi Channel called Monster. And it's about, I think, if I remember correctly, a 74 episode series. I call it the CSI of anime because it's at that pace and it's very dark, very mystery kind of thriller kind of deal. That was directed by my very good friend Patrick Seitz, and that was actually an incredible show to work on. I really can't talk today, guys. I've been talking all weekend, so I'm sorry. I speak English for a living, I promise. Monster, definitely, but one of my other favorite projects was an anime film called Redline. Redline is an amazing anime film, and it's one of the last few films to actually be 100% hand-drawn. 100% hand-drawn, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a 90-minute film. It's about racing and outer space. It's completely beautiful. The cast is incredible. I play a small part in it. Her name is Boy Boy. She's one of the racers. She's the girl in pink. You can't miss her. Big boobs, pink. You can't miss her. But it's fantastic, and it was really a treasure because, like I said, it's one of the last films to be, one of the last anime films to be 100% hand-drawn. And to me, that's just absolutely amazing. And the animation is gorgeous. The music is fantastic, and I happened to see it on the big screen when it was being screened downtown in LA, so it was great. That's definitely one of my favorites. So
that's cool. You gotta check that out. We also know that you work on some video games. One of them, which is Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
What was it like working on that?
Blaze Blue is always going to be very dear to my heart because I've been recording that for about 4 years now. Lychee Fei Ling is always going to be one of my favorite characters that I've played because, as I said, it's another video game project that I've happened to have a lot of dear friends with. And, you know...
Hi, I'm photobombing an interview. Hi!
Sean Schimmel, everybody, the voice of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Thanks, Sean! I love Sean. Blaze Blue. Focus. Blaze Blue is fantastic. I happen to have a lot of close friends from that, you know, Patrick Seitz, Christina V. They were all fantastic in it. But it's an awesome game, too. I suck at it, though. I play as Lychee sometimes, but she's so technical, so I can't play her. I usually play as Tager because he can stomp on people, because I'm a button masher. I'm afraid to admit it, but I am a button masher, so.
If it works, it works.
It works, right? As long as I get to, you know, defeat the enemy, that's what happens, so.
Now, out of all the characters you've played, if you could be one in real life, which one would it be? And you can feel free to mix and match some of their characteristics.
Out of the characters that I played?
Yeah.
You know, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between Lychee and Kasumi. Lychee is incredibly sexy, and Kasumi is very strong. And I happen to admire her strength and Lychee's sexiness and warm, maternal kind of feeling to her. So definitely between the two of them. But there's actually other characters that I haven't played that I would dream of playing, which are fantastic. I am a huge Batman nerd, so someday, hopefully, maybe, I would have loved to play, or would love to play, either Harley, Poison Ivy, or Catwoman, because those are three incredibly amazing female characters, so I'm hoping maybe one day, crossing my fingers, but because they're awesome, so.
All right, is there anything that you can talk about that's recently been announced or anything that's recently been released that you'd like to plug or talk about?
Yeah, recently, just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I don't even think 3 weeks ago, Tales of Xillia just came out, and I play Leia in that, and I had an absolute blast on both Tales games that I was part of. Tales of Xillia is the more recent one, and it's a bigger role for me, and then Tales of Graces, I was Little Queen, who is a boss in the epilogue, but Tales of Xillia is the more recent one. Before that is we have now finished recording for Squiggly in Skullgirls, so that's also pretty fun, and I happened to listen to some of the sound clips, and both myself and Liam O'Brien, it sounds so cool. It sounds great, and he sounds fantastic as Leviathan. I can't imagine anybody else playing him, so it sounds fantastic, and I'm so excited to get to play it. But as far as recent projects, I think those are the more recent ones, and there are more coming out soon. I don't know when exactly, but there is a big one coming out that I think a lot of fans will like. So.
All right. Another show that you've worked on that seems to have a pretty big following is Quella Magi Madoka Magica.
Yeah.
What was it like working on that series?
That is an amazing show for many different reasons. One of the reasons, I promise I can talk well. One of the reasons is that Madoka is not your typical magical girl show. It gets very dark only in the 3rd episode, and a lot of people stop watching it at that point, so they don't get to see Kyoko, but it's a fantastic show, and when the casting director contacted me about it, she said, this is a big show in Japan, a lot of people love it, we want you to audition for it, and I said, okay, pressure. So when I auditioned for it, I actually auditioned for all of the girls and Kyubey, with the exception of Madoka. And I really wanted either Kyoko or Homura, and I happened to get Kyoko, and I could not be happier with that. Working on the show, though, the director of it, the voice director, Alex Von David, is an amazing director. He's awesome, and he has a huge love for the show. So it really made it just so much more enjoyable when he was really into every single scene that we recorded. It was fantastic, and it's the cast is full of people that I love and adore. It's filled with cute girls, cute guys. How can you go wrong with that?
Sounds like a pretty good show.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
We're the Ohio guys. I'm Ansel Young. She's Lauren Landa. We'll see you next time.